Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for Capricorns for this month of May of 2022. And I do apologize for bringing the videos out or, having the videos out so late in May already. I do apologize for that. I've noticed that I've been getting into continuous funky stages. Two of Swords, indecision. Capricorns, what are you undecided about? Just I don't understand. Maybe it's the energies. Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe it's what's going on in the cosmos that are affecting me. And I blame my Cancer rising because they always hit me a little bit harder than I anticipated. I see the Hierophant cards, my dear Capricorns. Are you undecided about a commitment? Commitment with a Taurus? Or is it just a commitment in general? All right. It's a little strong. I could tell you got some heavy things on your mind, Capricorns. But you know what? Let's lighten it up a little bit. I do want to make a beautiful recommendation on a perfume. This is from Lancome. I'm trying to keep it consistent with the scents, right? This is from Lancome. This one is called Treson in Love. And I love it because I do feel that earth signs sometimes can be very highly underestimated. There is a beauty and a passion deep within you guys that can rival any of the fire signs. Um, and I love it. And so I like this one for you because it's I don't know how to explain the scent, but I can tell you that there is a sense of spiciness to it. And I love the little design on it, the little black rose bow that it has on the bottle itself. I just feel like it adds a touch of glamour, touch of luxury, to a richness to it, and I think that that is definitely Earth energy. Especially for this month of May. It's a little strong, right? It's kind of understated. It wants to be understated, but there's a spice to it, a spiciness to it that's very attractive and alluring. Um, I would be careful where you place it on your body, right? Because I there's that strength to it, and I love it. Again, I think this is great Earth sign energy perfume. It doesn't matter what your sign is; anybody can wear it. But I just felt like this was a great recommendation for my Earth signs. So if you're in need of a new perfume, I would recommend the Lancome. That's the brand. Treson in Love. And let's see messages for our Capricorns for this month of May of 2022. Please and thank you. Okay. One more. Okay. There are some struggles, but looks like a victory will be a result. Let's see. Six of Swords. The Magician. You're moving on to manifesting what you want. Oh, that is an interesting combination. The Magician and the High Priestess. But we're gonna get into that. That needs some clarification. We have Strength, and we have Nine of Wands. Very, very interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, the Chariot, Judgment. Wow. Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups. Clarity about this happily ever after Cinderella style, the original, right? As far as Disney versions, I'm speaking of. And there's just mental clarity about it all, and there was communication, possibly from a fire sign, air sign, or you just received some sort of communication that let you know about some judgment that was made, or you communicated a judgment, or it was communicated to you. Someone made a decision, you, the other person, or universe. I take it universe because you got all these major arcanas following afterwards. A decision was made, was made, was made on your behalf to direct you into a specific direction because certain things needed to be brought down, broken down in your life in order for you to move on. Could it be a possible victory? I mean, we have the chariot card following the tower. Be careful with your vehicle. That could be, I mean, you got the chariot and the tower. It could be an accident. Um, you know, things are a little crazy right now in certain parts of the world. Well, all over the world, really. But, you know, whew. So I just want you guys to be mindful of it all. There's possible heartbreak. You see the heart, things just coming apart. Time. Time was of the essence. I mean, there was an illusion that you had so much time, but you really didn't. There's the bell. I think that was the indication of when judgment was made, and you have the horn here. That's a lot. I mean, it's strong. It's very very strong energy. So I understand if you're, if you happen to feel exhausted, if you happen to feel like, I don't think exhaustion is necessarily what you're feeling, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a sense of that too, and that's okay. That's fine. But it looks like you're going to move forward anyway. You're moving forward alone, whether this is mentally or in your actual reality. But you're moving, as far as the mental aspect, you're moving on a more peaceful, calmer state of mind, which opens you up and allows you to be able to manifest, to be able to. I can't help it with the magician, the high priestess here. I'm going to be honest and I'm just going to say what I need to say, my dear Capricorns. I feel like either you're going to move towards a Gemini, right, who themselves may be a spiritual practitioner of whatever their choice of um, spiritual practices. And with the magician and the high priestess here, I feel like this is a coupling as well. I mean, I kind of feel like this is an upgrade. You're going from the magician, you're going from manifesting, using whatever you have on you in order to bring forth your manifestations, what it is that you want, to upgrading and working on your intuition, listening and paying attention to your intuition, to your dreams, to whatever you're receiving during your dream state, during your through your signs, through your synchronicities, because the universe is trying to reveal to you what is going on. The other thing too is you could be seeing someone who does this kind of work. You may be moving forward in order to move forward and bring forth your manifestations, you may seek someone who does a certain work in order to help you get what it is that you want. Maybe you feel like you need more courage, so maybe this person will help you to, regain your courage. Um, it could be just you embodying both energies, a magician and a high priestess, and you're very strong in this energy. And therefore, you feel confident and giving something one more try. Let's take a look at why the magician and the high priestess are here. Please and thank you. Why are the magician and high priestess here? Please and thank you. We got 3 cards. We got the King of Cups. We got the 4 of Cups, and we got the Star. Um, so it looks like this could be a love reading. It's, you're focused on yourself. You have, maybe you're coming off kind of like cold or whatever. You may be drinking a little too much, man or woman. Um, King of Cups has the cup in his hands. But here you're not drinking, so if alcohol is a vice, you're stopping that for a while, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But when it comes to love, you're not settling. You're not gonna let your emotions run you. Like, you're not gonna base your decisions on your emotions, right? So you're having that in check, and what you're doing really is you're really getting into that um spiritual side of you that will help you find the answers deep within. And I think that's really great and very important for you at this time. We have the star card there too, so there is a sense of healing, a healing of the heart, a healing of finally excuse me. It's not just the healing of the heart. I feel like too that finally, by not settling, maybe you want to be single, maybe you want to be alone, so that way you can pursue what you want. Because what you want is this fame. What you want is this healing. What you want are for your wishes to come true, and may not be coming true with whatever options you have now. And maybe the universe has granted you someone, or they've given you, they presented you a certain options as far as people are concerned, and you're just like, no, it's not what I want. This is what I want. um Maybe you're looking for someone who's gonna help you or allow you to pursue your dreams without any issues. Like, there needs to be, you see how the water is being poured here, right? So it's like the water goes in different directions here on the ground. But what's very interesting is how here in this path, the water joins with, I guess, the pond in this area, right? With and I think that's important because you need someone who's on the same wavelength as you in order for this to be successful. You need to somehow join the two. Um, it would behoove you to find someone who can understand you and who would help, would kind of match your dreams, your energy, your ambitions, your desires, and all that. That matching energy type of thing. Um, you are someone who is seeking fame. You're seeking success, victories, obviously from the chariot that we saw earlier before, but there are certain things that are in the way. And we have strength card and we have nine of wands. Let's take a look at why um before the six of pentacles. Courage to be generous, courage to be, or to, maybe you need to kind of hold back a little bit. Oh wow, that's a lot of cards. um we got a little bit of time, so I'll take them. I think maybe it's just being open to finally sharing. I don't know if it's sharing your income, sharing your material wealth, sharing your abundance, right? But you need to make sure it's an equal give and take. Like, if the other person is giving and they're giving, then you may need to give more than what you're accustomed to. If it's not that, if it's, you find yourself, you're the one who's giving all the time, maybe it's just the courage to pull back and only give when you absolutely need to. Um, there are two people here, so you're giving to more than just one person. Obviously, um, you you may have to, whoever's not giving in return, that's who you need to probably cut off. Nine. Then we have nine of wands here, so I think this is more for nine of wands. We have page of cups, five of cups. So there was someone that you really cared for, someone who cared for you, and with nine of wands being here, I feel like you got page of cups and five of cups. There's remorse. Maybe you offered, you shared, or maybe they did. However it resonates. There was an offer of love, a communication. Someone basically said, "Hey, I like you," or "I got a crush on you. I'm feeling you. Can we do something together? Can we go out sometime?" And maybe just on a date or whatnot. But you chose not to because you're not really about that. So there was a rejection. There was, you know, and here we have four. Here we have five. There's two more cups behind. Maybe you rejected. Maybe they rejected. However it goes, there's still two more cups behind. Page of Cups here too. I do want to make it that known that pages can be representative of children. So be mindful. Maybe you need to spend a little bit more time with your children, and you need to focus on their emotional side. Make sure that everything's okay. Make sure everything's all right. Um, it just might be that's just what they need for the moment too. I'm very like with kids, so if I see the cards, the right cards, I'ma just say it because w- if you got kids, you got kids. If you don't, you don't. And then we have the devil. You feel like it was going to bring some sort of bond, bond, bondage that you were not dealing with. But this is your own card, Capricorn. Are you regretful? Do you feel like I don't know, it's almost like a pattern? It's almost like a pattern. Oh, okay. Um, but there is a transformation. There's a transformation in the process. Um, a death to the toxic ways is important. Um, and that will open up a new direction for you where you'll have a new beginning and a possible new um perspective in love. So maybe who you're with right now is not really benefiting you at this time. And I think it's just not right between the two of you because you're going back to some toxic behaviors, some old toxic behaviors, right? Because this Five of Cups, and if that's the case, then it's time for you to change that. You can't, you want to bring all of this to fruition, but, and you're considering giving something one more time. In order for that to happen, you need to change your ways. You really need to overcome um, those toxic ties that you have, whether to a person or to a vice, to an addiction, codependency, uh, obsession. Maybe what you really want is to be single, or maybe you're afraid of being in a commitment. Remember, we saw Two of Swords and the Hierophant, and I said, "Are you undecided about a commitment?" It could be a good thing for you if you do decide to take this leap of faith with this commitment. But there is a need to let go of these old toxic behaviors. All right, so we're going to take a look at what advice do we have for our Capricorns for this month of May 2022. That's no wonder you guys are going through some stuff. Absolutely. And you have the Tower. So, I mean, you were given an opportunity, and certain things have come to light where, certain decisions have been made by universe. They may give you a little bit of time to kind of, do it yourself, but if you don't, they're going to take something away from you. So, I don't know, Capricorn. I'm letting you know. What advice do we have for our Capricorns for this month of May 2022? That's a lot of cards. Advice for our Capricorns for this month of May 2022. Whoa. Okay, we got the two bros. Dangerous pleasure. The addictions, the vices, all those things. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. So maybe you feel like you need to get into this dark energy of yours in order for you to get what it is that you want. But is that really necessary? And I think what you need to understand is you don't have to go into that type of energy. You need to change your perspective, your way of thinking, and your way of doing things. The yellow rose. Enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend, my world. So maybe you need a friend. Maybe um, you need, some guidance or advice from your friends, to encourage you along your way. And amaryllis, determination and creative achievement. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. And absolutely, because the more creative you are, the more your mind is open up to new ideas, new ways of doing things. So that is going to help you to move away from these old ways, these old habits, these old patterns of behaviors, whatever this negativity is, and allow you to really get um, into a better energy within yourself in order to help you to manifest and pursue your goals. But it's a matter of you making that decision to change, because already the universe has hit you with whew, some some knockouts, and I think you really need to um, pay attention and really think about the changes, and be proactive and take that initiative to make those necessary changes in your life if you choose to want to be successful, even if it's with a love relationship. In order for it to go to the next level, you need to let go of these um, toxic ways, or you may need to go solo and offer your love a cup in a new direction, or wait for a new love offer to come your way. All right, my dear Capricorn. So I do appreciate this opportunity to read for you at this time, and I really look forward to reading for you again. Um, in the meantime, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am open for personal readings. Um, if you are not interested in a personal reading, please feel free to share my channel in case someone else is. All right, my dear Capricorns. Until the next time, bye.